I'm going to show you how I would fit it. You can see that this buggy, and there is a trend for buggies with very long hoods, is very long. If I try and fit my SnoozeShade over the top of the hood when it's fully extended, look, I can't use the zip here. I can't see through the panel here. So basically, it doesn't work. The other reason why I'm not a fan of this is because these hoods are brilliant for when it's cold, wet and rainy, because it keeps the cold and the wet and the rain off little one. But the fabric that they are made of is very solid and thick because it has to be waterproof, and so it will trap heat because heat needs somewhere to go. It can't move when it's in here. It's going to sit up here because it hasn't got anywhere to escape. So push the hood back like that. Some people push it all the way back there. I would not suggest doing that. This is the perfect length really here. Then line up the edge of the SnoozeShade with the edge of the hood, because the sneaker peek zip should enable you to see inside the pram. The whole point of the sneaker peek zip is to check in when you've got the snooze panel up and baby is asleep. You need to be able to check in without letting in lots of light. If little one is asleep, the last thing you want to do is be going like this and checking. That's why I put the sneaker peek zip in there. What that means is you can actually see in. That's one mistake I see a lot, which is that the sneaker peek is over the hood, which means you can't use it. This is a Bugaboo. Now, some pram styles are such that because the edges of the SnoozeShade are very elasticated, you can literally put it around the edge of the pram. And then the only thing I would need to do to make it fit, if I wanted, I could leave it on like that. But if you've got a child who's a bit of a wriggler or who's got a bit of FOMO and wants to see how, then I would suggest you take one of the middle straps and just attach it here. And then do the same thing on the other side. And that is literally it.